taste is all it takes to make me high. Strung out for that H-O-N-E-Y.
94.3 WKUFLP. That was Tunde in Controller. The group is called Stereo Lux with the XXX at the end. It's the first thing you notice when you see the CD. It's hot pink and there's 3 X's on it. I don't know.
They're X-rated.
Yeah.
And they told me I couldn't play.
topics.
Hardcore.
It is hardcore today. Man, y'all got me cracking up in here, man. So Tunde, man, right before we went to break there, you talked a little bit about Europe, just a brief little glimpse. You said you got an email, and this set off this whole trip to Europe.
Well, I sent an email. The thing is, kind of in the Flint tradition of hip hop, I would say more so. I collaborated on my last album.
Okay.
And I thought, like, who can I work with? Who can I collaborate with? Just get your voice out there, And I saw this page of a group called CLP, Chris DeLuca versus Phono.
Okay.
And sent them a message like, hey, I like your music. Let's do a song together. Honestly, thought like it would just be a song I record, maybe be on one of their CDs, whatever. They're like, oh, we love your stuff. They heard Honey, and they heard another song called Diamonds in My Grill, which was a joke. But they're like, we love these songs. Let's collaborate. We ended up doing 3 songs on their album. And I slowly kind of learned that they were actually a successful act out of Berlin. And I learned a little bit more about that the release was going to be a bigger release. They're on like an indie label. And one of the guys in the group before was in a very popular electronica act called Funkstrong. That had worked with Bjork, worked with Wu-Tang, had a really big following.
Oh, wow.
So he had a large audience too. And it's kind of just, we developed an email relationship, we're chatting back and forth, and I got to know them a little bit better. And last year they just said, hey, what do you think about touring with us to support this CD? Because I'd done 3 songs on there, and they liked the collaboration.
Right.
So they flew me out there.
Oh, wow.
And it was just a really weird experience because for them it was normal. Flights, hotels, getting driven to the place, meals. So we did all these shows around Europe.
You're in a different world.
It was really, really, really crazy and fun, and I was so happy that I was able to do it. Luckily I had vacation time from work, and I could go. So we played in Berlin, Switzerland, Austria, Croatia, which is like Eastern Europe. Not really. I don't think it's in the European Union. And 2 shows in France. So, and my mom actually came, which is hilarious.
Really?
Yeah, my mom. We have family and friends in Germany, so she came and went to the first show and then came to the last show.
So while you were there, like, how did that expand your musical horizons, or what did you take out of there? What did you learn?
I learned what it was like to perform for really, really big audiences, and to get a better idea of how touring could be, because I think for bands, especially in the U.S., it's a lot more of a grind.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot about the world of electronic music. I didn't really know as much before.
Okay.
And I think I grew as a performer, just because there was one moment when Diplo was playing in front of us, and this was at Time Musicale, which is it's the biggest electronic music festival in France. And there's a backdrop where we're waiting behind to set up and go, and he's performing, and there's a huge crowd, and they know Diplo, they love Diplo, obviously there, and especially an electronic music festival. So he finishes a set, and the curtain comes up, and it's me, see a pillar behind, and so they don't know who we are, they don't know any of the songs. So it's a challenge to try to engage, and they don't speak English, or because they're all French.
Yeah, that's tough
so
right there.
They know some stuff, but it's like you have to really connect on a different level. That's not necessarily even like a linguistic level.
Okay.
So that was a challenge, but I think it was.
That had to help your performance.
Yeah, I think it was really a good thing for me to experience. And it went over well. CLP thought it went really well. All the promoters and bookers liked it. So hopefully I can do it again. I think this year I might go back. We'll see.
Tight. So Lisa, that's pretty crazy, stepping in and managing a international recording artist here.
Well, I mean, It's just something that I want to do. Like, I've supported these guys from the beginning, you know?
Right.
They're my best friends. So I wanted to do what I could to help them out. And, you know, I've been booking shows for years, so I have a lot of contacts, you know, that they might not have. And, you know, obviously they know a lot of people too, but...
Okay.
So I'm trying to get them some bigger shows. Like, I'm trying really hard to get them on the Detroit Electronic Music Festival this summer.
Well, what are some of the shows that you guys got lined up then?
Is it March 27th or the 28th?
27th.
Okay, at Luna in Royal Oak. It's the Love Meets Lust CD release party. And,
Okay.
Sex Ghost is actually playing too. So that would be a...
Sex Ghost. I've been saying that a lot on the show. It sounds cool.
They're cool bands.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be an awesome show. Dance party all night long.
Luna's has a kind of environment. It's
Yeah.
like it's alternative and electronic and dance, and so when we played there, it was a lot of fun. And we played with Love Meets Lust before. They're kind
Okay.
of like a hard, not a harder, but like a straight up rock band, but with a lot more synthesizers and stuff. So they're really good acts.
They mesh well with Stereo Lux, I think. So should be a good show. And then on April 18th, they're playing a round robin show. I don't know if you've
Your
heard
old
of...
stomping grounds.
Oh yeah. Have you heard of the round robin
No.
technique? It's this new national like show movement that's going on where you have like 7 or 8 bands all playing at once and everybody plays one song and you just kind of go around in the circle and this goes on for like 4 hours.
Oh, that's tight right
So it's
there.
kind of like a nonstop dance party. So it's going to be one of those shows. I'm not sure who else they're playing with yet, but it's actually at the old venue that I used to book shows for when I was at college. So
Where's that?
that's on CMU's campus at the Wesley Foundation.
Okay.
And that's April 18th.
Yeah,
And
Friday.
then, man, there's a real major show that I heard that you got involved with also. Maybe down south somewhere.
South
Oh,
by
really?
Southwest.
I'm playing South by Southwest.
Okay.
In March.
Doing big things.
Yeah, I'm excited.
They're like, what are you talking about?
Chad Swatecki is actually, I'm going to stay with him. He's
Okay.
a Flint town person who made his move to Austin, I think because of the music, and he's kind of doing the same thing down there, journalism.
Okay.
So I'm going to hang out with him, and KSK is going to be there, so we're going to hang out. We're trying to work on putting together a Michigan show, too, like another show while we're there.
Okay.
So KSK is playing. I think the Hard Lessons are going to be playing. So there'll be
They're actually not playing this year.
I saw it on their page, but they didn't have anything specific. That sucks. Anyway, but yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm just looking forward to it because I hear it's just a really huge musical experience because there's so many bands there, and Austin's like that anyway. I was there for a conference, and every bar had a good band playing.
Wow.
You walk down the street, it was like crazy. So I can't even imagine it being more intense than it was. But apparently,
But it's gonna
really
be
crazy. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's cool. Now I know to the show tomorrow you were talking about Wilfred Cyrus going to be performing down there, and I just happen to have a track with you and Wilfred Cyrus on it.
Nice.
So let's get that on, and I want to come back talk to you guys a little bit more after the break here. Yeah, hook, line, and sinker, y'all. It's the Regulator Movement. Wilfred Cyrus, Tunde.
You're never gonna see me again. Like Quentin Tarantino, I'ma start at the end of everything and anything that you told me. I ate your lies again and again. But I've done a bit of growing up since you left. And though it took me a second to realize, even though you got a lot, you didn't get my best. It's tough to avoid hyperbole, but trust me, you killed me when you left me lying prostrate on the floor. Not anymore, now it's just a metaphor.